Hey guys, it is Read Across America week, and I am going to try to meet the goal of reading a book a day. We have been learning about trees, and the one we read today is called Who Will Plant a Tree? Now, I apologize if this is a little shaky. This is in my classroom at school, and as you can see, we finished playtime and the kids are at art. But this is the book we read today. It was pretty cool, so I thought I'd read it to you. Who Will Plant a Tree? Written by Jerry Pelota and illustrated by Tom Leonard. So we were thinking, which one of these animals planted a tree? You might be surprised by the answers. Who will plant a tree? I wonder who will plant a tree. Last fall, a squirrel buried an acorn. He didn't know it, but he planted an oak tree. I almost said an acorn tree. Seeds stuck to the messy fur of an apple-eating black bear. The bear tripped, a seed fell off, and he planted an apple tree. There it is, right there. You know, at my parents' house, the bears like the peaches. A goose migrated with a chestnut burr stuck to her feathers. Miles away, the burr came off and she planted a chestnut tree. A dolphin pushed a coconut into the ocean currents. The coconut floated to an island and planted a palm tree. Ants marched down to their tunnel. They didn't know it, but they planted a pine tree. Oh, ants marched a pine nut down into their tunnel. This is called accidental gardening by these animals. Cherry seeds caught on the tail of a wild horse. She swished her tail and a seed fell and grew into a cherry tree. A beaver used his sharp teeth to chop down a maple tree. Crash! Maple trees were planted along the riverbank. And these are fun to throw up in the air. They make little helicopters. I guess we were planting trees as kids when we did that. Playful monkeys threw figs at each other. They planted fig trees. Stop it! Don't throw your food. Look, he took a bite out of that one and then threw it, and the seeds are all over. A moose got a pear tree branch stuck in its antlers. It walked and walked. As pears fell off, trees were planted. Poor moose, he didn't want that branch in his antlers. Look what he's eating. Oh. An owl swallowed a mouse that had been eating elm tree seeds. Later, the owl coughed up an owl pellet and an elm tree grew. Ugh. Sometimes nature is kind of gross. In the Amazon River, a pacu ate floating fruit. It pooped seeds, and trees were planted all over the rainforest. Look at that. That's kind of funny. Fish poop. A camel chewed some dates and then spit the seeds out. It wasn't long before a seed grew into a date palm tree. A wren flies to her nest with a juniper berry in her beak. Oops, the tasty berry fell. The wren planted a juniper tree. And the babies are like, Mommy, 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 feed us. Go get another berry. A teacher taught her students all about trees. They went on a field trip and planted trees. What fun! Wait a second. Did an elephant plant a tree? Maybe so. And the elephant pooped. So all three animals on the front did plant trees. The bear planted the what? The apple. the squirrel planted an oak tree, and the moose planted a pear. That was pretty cool. Thank you for learning with Miss Roseberry.